106, Officer Crystal Cordo, customer Jose L. Hinojosa, case number CEIVY 2017-00106. That customer showed Crystal pictures and it's in compliance. All right, item number 102, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Julie Ann Lutheran, case number CEAPV 2017-0002.
Okay, what happened to 101?
Too small.
Huh?
I'll call it next.
Okay.
It's for Ertz.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This case is for abandoned and vacant property violation. The property was first noticed on February 8th, 2017. Mailed a certified notice to appear for this hearing on May 19th, 2017, and the property was posted for this hearing on May 18th, 2017 at 1:33 p.m. Nobody lives there. It is a vacant property, and I have not been able to contact Miss Julie Ann Lutherman.
Okay. All right. So you're not asking it to be declared. You
This
just
This the first part. If the property is not first registered with the city, it has to be taken to a case to be noticed as a abandoned property. That was before we came up with the whole process that we have now. Next would be the nuisance, and then the declaration of the appreciation of surrounding property.
All right. So right now you're looking for an adjudication.
Yes. Well, no, just a declarative. Well, yes, you have to adjudicate on this.
Yeah, because we have pro champs now.
Yeah, we have a website, ProTramps, where we enter in abandoned properties, and then they basically do the legwork and trying to locate the property owner and things of that nature. If it was a bank, then they would notify the bank, let the bank know that they have to come maintain the property and have it registered within the city.
All right. So based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, we find I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city and enter an adjudication. Owner has until July 4th by which to resolve the violation. So if the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, that will be a daily fine of amount of $250.
Item number 101, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Judith M. Torres Nunes, case number CEPFY 2017-00313.
Comply.
Item number 117, Officer Vigilant Christie Marie Cannoli, case number CEXP 2017-00072.
Vidal and Christie Code Compliance, City of North Miami. This is a new case in regards to the exterior, the awnings of the property, and just the main maintenance of the exterior. Property was cited back in March. Notice for this hearing was posted on the property on May 18th. It is an occupied property. I have spoken to the tenants of the property, and they have made no effort to do the work.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. Also find good notice, Given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city and enter an adjudication. Owner has until July 4th by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, that will be a daily fine amount of $150.
Item number 118, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Marie Helen Blaze, case number CEPFY 2017-00303.
Comply.
Item number 119, Officer Vidalyn Christie, customer Marie Petion, case number CEFAW 2017-00004.
Vito and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami. This case was previously heard in regard to the maintenance of the exterior iron rod fence of the property. I did, as stated in the last hearing, meet with the, whom I assume was the property owner at the time, to inform him of the violation. The property was posted on May 18th for this hearing, and as of today, the fence remains the same.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $100 is hereby ratified.
Item number 121, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Marily Misa, case number CERCV 2017-0050.
Comply.
Item number 130, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Mishler Mai, case number CEPFY 2017-00272.
Ernest Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for car park on front lawn. Property was posted on May 20th, 2017. Today I passed by, took picture of the car.
Okay. What did you say about notice? Sorry.
May 20th, 2017.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice. Given the proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. Owners have until July 4th by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 132, Officer Monica Frederick, Wildred Black, case number CEPFY 2017-00279.
Complied.
Item number 135, Officer Monica Frederick, Moses Ellington, case number CEPFY 2017-00292.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This is a new case for parking vehicles on the front lawn. The property was first noticed on April 26, 2017, mailed a certified notice to appear on May 19, 2017, and the property was posted notice to appear for this hearing on May 22nd, 2017. The property owner does have a functioning driveway. However, they choose to park that van that you see in that picture From time to time, also a blue Honda Accord and a work commercial van.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city. Enter an adjudication. Owners have until July 4th by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 137, 138, and 139. Officer Monica Frederick, case number CEJNK 2017-0010, CELSC 2017-00001, and CEODS 2017-00019. Najaleen Isidore.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. These three cases were previously heard by you. One for the landscaping of the property, the second for the junk that's on the property, as well as the outdoor storage that remains on the property. Property was first noticed on February 10th, 2017. The notice to appear was mailed certified on May 19th, 2017, and the property was posted on May 18th, 2017 for this hearing. As of today, the property still remains in its conditions. There is some sort of, I don't know if it's a bench from a DMV or some type of office bench that is being stored underneath the huge tree. The tree is the landscaping issue, and then the junk on the property would be the numerous amounts of beer and soda can bottles that are accumulated on the property.
We also have one for landscaping.
The landscaping would be the tree that is providing the shelter or the haven for the park bench that is stored on the property. I thought that somebody was actually going to come into compliance with this because the grass was overgrown, but they cut the grass, left the bottles and stuff, and the park bench, and left the tree like that. The grass was a part of the landscape violation, but the whole violation was for the entire property, which included the grass and the tree.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violations still exist. Also find good notice. Given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $100 is hereby ratified, and that's for each case.
Thank you.
Item number 151, Officer Monica Frederick. Case number CEPFY 2017-00295, Raphael Lapidus.
Comply.
Item number 154, Officer Ernest Baptiste, Roberto Gutierrez, case number CEPFY 2017-00270.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Compliance Officer. This is a new case that was open for car parking on front lawn. Case was posted on the property on May 20th, 2017. Today, I did my last inspection, car still parked on the front lawn.
Okay. All right. They don't have a driveway. It seems like it's right off a major street, fair. Sixth Avenue? Do they have an alternate swale area? They just need to maintain it. Got it. Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. Also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. Owners have until July 4th by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 166, Officer Ernst Baptiste, case number CEGMP 2017-000007, Seamus Redmond.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for the exterior of the property, GMP case that was heard before. Case was posted back in May 20th, 2017. 2 days passed by, took picture, still looking the same way.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. Also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $200 is hereby ratified.
Item number 168, Officer Crystal Cordo, customer Walter A. Rodriguez, case number CEFAW 2017-00034.
Officer Crystal Cordo, City of North Miami Code Compliance. I want to say that this case was it was previously heard. I did notice today in our system that there was a permit recently pulled for a demolition of the interior of the property. I'm not sure if the fines have already been ratified on this case, but I guess I would like to see maybe if we could table it for 30 days. They just were issued a permit for an interior demolition, so I'm going to assume that they're going to take care of the fence.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 30 days?
yeah.
All right. Does that conclude the hearing agenda for today?
Yes, and that concludes all for now, for today.
Okay, we are adjourned.